A very good afternoon and welcome to Newsfirst Lunchtime News on MTV Sports. I'm Minoshi Ratnasekara. Let's start off with a look at your headlines first. Vote on the second reading of the budget to be held today. People flocked to pay their last respects to veteran educationist RIT Alas, who passed away yesterday. Protesters in Thailand vow to continue anti-government protests. In local news, the vote on the second reading of the budget is scheduled to take place this afternoon. On the 21st of this month, President Mahinda Rajapaksa, in his capacity as the Minister of Finance, presented the 2014 budget before Parliament. Thereafter, the second reading of the budget was debated for 6 days, with today marking the 7th day of the budget debate. The vote on the second reading of the budget will take place upon the conclusion of the budget debate. According to the Deputy Speaker Chandima Virakodi, who spoke to Newsfirst this morning, the committee stage debate of the budget is due to begin on Monday, the 2nd of December. The remains of educationalist RIT Alas, who passed away yesterday, is currently lying at his residence down Kurupumavatha in Boralla.
RIT Alas passed away last evening at his residence in Boralla. Alas was 81 years old at the time of his demise. A large crowd gathered today to pay their last respects to the late RIT Alas. The final rites are scheduled to be performed at the Boralla Cemetery on Monday. Born on the 3rd of October 1932 in Gaul, RIT Alas was an old boy of St. Aloysius College, Gaul and St. Anthony's College, Kandy. He began his professional career as a teacher and spearheaded a revolution in the Sri Lankan education sector. RIT Alas was the founding principal of DS Senanayake College and was also the founder of Gateway College. He served as the principal of Royal College, Colombo, as well as the State Secretary for the Ministry of Education from 1989 to 1993. RIT Alas was married to Rohini Alas and was a loving father of 3 sons, namely parliamentarian Tiran Alas, Dr. Harsha Alas and Malik Alas.
Well, now the Sri Lanka Navy has sought the assistance of the Indian Regional Rescue Centre in Chennai to rescue a fishing vessel that was reported missing. Navy spokesperson Commander Kosala Varnakulasuriya said that the Sri Lanka Navy extended this request after receiving information on the missing vessel from the Fisheries Department. The Fisheries Department had informed the Sri Lanka Navy that the vessel in question had faced technical difficulties around 450 nautical miles off the coast of Kankasanture. The Navy spokesperson noted that they had sought the assistance of the Indian officials as rescue operations in the area fall under the purview of India. The 48-hour strike action launched by the Joint Council of Nursing Professions Supplementary to Medicine and Paramedic Services concluded at 7 a.m. this morning. 16 trade unions affiliated to the Joint Council launched the strike action, citing a number of demands. The strike action caused disruptions at a number of hospitals around the country. Convener of the Joint Council of Nursing, PSM and Paramedic Services, Saman Ratnapriya, notes that the strike action was a complete success. Ratnapriya noted that they had advised all professionals to report to work this morning, adding that they continue to urge Health Ministry officials to solve their issues regarding salary anomalies. He added that if the officials continue to ignore them, the Joint Council would convene once more and decide on the course of action that needs to be taken. The Intermega Karmantha 2013, the trade fair and exhibition, got underway for a second day at the Kandy City Centre today. The exhibition was declared open today by Prime Minister D.M. Jayaratne.
The trade fair and exhibition is organised by the Central Province Chamber of Commerce and Industries. Newsfirst is the media sponsor for Intermega Karmantha 2013. The exhibition is slated to go on until the 1st of December.
අපට සුල් කර්මාන්ත ස්ථාපනය කරනවා. මොකද කාරණාව දැන්
Small industries are also important to us. We have 1.8 million farmlands. Of this, only 1.2 million is being cultivated. This produces a harvest which allows us to export rice as well. If we cultivate on all of our land, imagine the amount of foreign exchange we can gain through exporting rice. How many jobs will be created? That is why we require small and medium-scale enterprises to develop the country.
Well, a special program was held at the Central Environment Authority yesterday to raise awareness on industry practices, how to avert chemical accidents and how to conserve the environment.
If laws and regulations need to change, factories must conform to necessary international standards. There are some institutions that conform to these standards and advice is given. However, an accident caused by one worker can lead to a disaster. That is why we need to be 100% clear on all steps that need to be taken. This can only be accomplished by keeping everyone informed. While on one hand we promote development of industries and the strengthening of the economy, we also need to pay attention to safeguarding the environment and all its inhabitants. We need to take all efforts to ensure that required standards are met.
Well, finally, in local news, an individual suffered injuries in a fire that broke out at a fireworks factory located in Kimbulapitiya, Negombo.
The fire had broken out in a storage space of the fireworks factory, which is used to store gunpowder. According to our correspondent in the area, the fire at the factory had also spread to the location which houses the fireworks manufactured for the upcoming festive season. Both locations were completely destroyed by the fire, and an individual who suffered serious burn injuries was admitted to the Negombo Base Hospital. He was later transferred to a private hospital in Colombo. The fire had been contained by the Fire and Rescue Unit of the Negombo Urban Council together with the assistance of the police and area residents. The cause of the fire or the damage caused due to it is yet to be ascertained.
Thank you for watching Lunchtime News. It's a pleasure having you with us. I'm Minoshi Ratnasekara for Newsfirst.